Yeah.
Yes. Right.
Do a Sugar Conroy impression.
Sugar Conroy. Oh, I missed.
More of a Wario impression, but okay.
Yes, go to Wario's Gaming Emporium. Wario. I'm gonna win.
I'm gonna blast you, Lucas.
What? Nobody likes Waluigi.
Waluigi is the world's best character. Why hasn't he been in a main series game?
Why isn't he in Super Mario Bros? Nobody cares
Super
about
Smash Brothers?
Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah. Super Smash Brothers is my favorite game series.
I love Super Smash Bros.
Right next to
Right next to Digimon.
Right next to Legend of Zelda. And
Right next to Legend of Zedlock. Zephaniah.
right next to
Nothing,
Pokemon
but hey,
Blackbird.
nothing can beat my favorite. You know the game where they have the animals, kind of like the mystical creatures, and they use that for battle.
Oh, Portal?
You know? No. That's the one with the.
Yeah, it's the one with aliens and Christopher Walken.
Yeah, and then the one that I'm thinking of, Digimon. Oh man, nothing can beat Digimon.
Digimon, isn't that the game where
That's the game.
Caitlyn
That's the
finds
game.
Pikachu? And,
That's the game where they confirm Half-Life 3. Don't you remember?
Oh yeah, I forgot that Steam was behind most of that game.
They were. I smell a profit.
And now, the YUYU Hawck Show Mini Podcast Edition!
Yay! I hope that caught. I can turn the audio up.
It probably
later.
didn't.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the YUYU Hawk Show Mini Podcast Edition.
This is two things. This is a very unique podcast, which is going to be short.
A rare occasion.
Yeah, I don't know. This is going to be a short podcast because, as you probably have or have not noticed as of right now, we are missing our resident red-haired fellow, Keenan.
Yes, he will be dearly missed.
He will be dearly missed. This episode goes out to you, bruh. Whatever. Anyway,
We miss you.
whatever.
You will never be forgotten.
Anyway. What was I going to say? Anyway, this is going to be short for two reasons. One, there's only two people. Second, we have basically nothing to talk about. So.
And we're eating food, so we're basically going to be focusing on that.
And this is a unique podcast because we're both in the same room.
Yeah, that's the first time that we've been in the same room together.
Yeah, the past two have been over Skype. So.
Mm-hmm.
So, hold on, we have to high five to prove it.
Okay,
No one's gonna believe it.
There we go.
No one's gonna believe that though.
Nobody is. Unless we're showing them.
The internet is so skeptical that they won't even believe a high five. I'm just
What does this world come to that you can't even believe, you can't even trust in a high five?
I hope people know I'm joking because that's the thing, right?
Oh. I was kind of going for a serious aspect.
No, shut up. I'll turn this off.
Yeah, turn the piano off. So, as Dakota's already said, we don't really have anything planned. Just a few things, but really nothing special.
What do you want to start with? Well, let's just start with the E3 thing.
Yeah. Neither of us went to E3. Although Dakota is probably...
I did. I had a booth there.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You were selling, what were you doing there again?
I was being a booth babe.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with that. Yeah, I remember... What was it that you were wearing the second day?
That I was wearing?
Yeah, you were wearing something special the second day. What was that? Wasn't that a full body leotard?
No. It was like 3 scarves.
Oh.
And then I had like a glove that went up to like here.
He's
basically
pointing to his bicep.
His basically a sleeve.
Who were you supporting?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've heard that they've been doing some good business.
Yeah, really good.
I've heard some bad things, but I've heard that they are pretty good. But I don't know. I might buy one.
Okay, so what should we start off with?
Buy Immortal shirts.
Yeah.
I thought that was the booth that you were working at.
No.
Trying to sell Immortal shirts.
Leo was over there. That's why no one bought any of Alex's shirts. Leo's too British for anyone to like
British.
him
So freaking British.
And like, you probably stop like having conversations that make people think we're doing drugs. And anyway,
yeah, nothing planned, so we're just being dumbs.
we're just trying to waste as much time as we can right now. Super Smash Brothers.
That was a D3.
Yep.
Friggin' Wii Fit Trainer.
But yeah, that threw me off a bit. Yeah, you can play as Wii Fit Trainer, and you can exercise on people, and then they die.
Have you seen any of the Wii Fit Trainer memes? Your ideal heart rate is 0. And like you'll burn those calories off in hell or something like that.
No.
But yeah.
Right.
The trailer was actually
Villager.
pretty good. The trailer for the Wii Fit Trainer was actually pretty convincing. Of course, I already knew that it was for the Wii Fit Trainer, for that, the Super Smash Bros. But for the people at E3 that probably saw it, or was it even shown at E3?
I have no idea. I know Nintendo didn't have a big thing in it, but they had things.
Anyway, I bet for the people that were watching it, they were just like, what is this crap? And then they saw, Mario, Zelda, and Kirby, and they're like,
What was
what
Villager?
is this?
Villager is the one where they showed all the titles, and then they had Villager come in and like eat Mario. And,
No, you put a butterfly net over him.
no, he ate him. Villager is actually a secret cannibal.
No.
Hey, I thought, when did we decide that we were going to stop feeding the crowd misinformation?
When we actually started talking about real things.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Although Leo is actually British.
He is.
I will say that much. Leo is actually British.
He is. Quite.
Okay, anyway. Villager.
Mega Man.
Yeah, there's new characters. The new characters are, in case you don't know, if you do.
How could you not know?
If you care at all, you do. In case you don't. Mega Man, Villager,
Mega Man's trailer was pretty cool.
Mega Man, Villager, and Wii Fit Trainer.
Yeah, those are the new 3 characters.
Okay.
Um,
The games have different graphics depending on what console you're playing it on. That's also pretty.
yeah.
It's pretty.
You either get crap, tiny screen, or you get less crap, a little bit bigger screen.
You get like you get HD Brawl, or you get cell shaded Brawl. That's basically what you get.
Mm-hmm. What if that was a game? What was that? What if that was the name of a game? Cell shaded brawl.
Shell shaded what?
Mm-hmm. Really?
We probably should have waited until one of us was done eating food. We don't be bad at this, but whatever.
It's a mini podcast. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
So, how about them Lakers?
I saw the Pikmin 3 things, and that looked pretty okay.
I don't know anything about Pikmin.
It's a game that Keenan hates for no reason. Or no bad reasons.
Which are?
That the game, he basically hates it for the brawl map, from what I can tell, from what I can remember. I don't know if he actually hates the game, I just remember him constantly saying it 100 years ago, how much he hates the game.
I didn't know he was that old.
Yeah.
Well,
He's Dumbledore.
Well, if it was 100 years ago, that means you'd have to be that old too.
Or older. Actually, that'd be definitely older, because I don't know how I'd remember something from...
Well,
Never mind, you know what?
you would.
No. Okay. Anyway.
No, that doesn't make sense. You'd have to be older than 100.
Pikmin 3 is pretty cool if you know anything about it. They have winged Pikmin and rock Pikmin, and they rock and roll.
Rock, Pikmin, scissors.
They- Okay. Yeah, the game looks pretty interesting. I don't know that I care enough to get it, but I don't even have a Wii U. Guys, look at all these Wii U's I have. Why can't I hold all these Wii U's? This is the least coherent that I have ever been.
Well,
What else was there?
Xbox
Mirror's
One.
Edge.
Mirror's Edge!
I've never played the first one. and I feel sad.
I don't know. I own it on Xbox, but I let my brother borrow it.
Is it on any other console?
It's on PC.
Cool.
It's on Steam for like $10, I think.
Cool.
I don't know what it is.
Whatever.
Instant. I was eating my burger, and every time I've been into it, like I was getting the tomato, but I'm getting something spicy. And I'm like, well, not like spicy, like it tastes, just odd. And I thought it was the tomato. I was like, well, the tomato shouldn't taste like that. And then I realized, oh, I put hot sauce on my burger. Duh.
Riveting tale, chap.
Mm-hmm.
Riveting tale.
This feels boring to just sit with my desktop open, so let's just, find...
Just search for things while I talk about things. Why do you have that on your... Okay, this podcast just got 100% better. for us.
For us, at least. I downloaded a sound file of him, and we're looking at a picture of Ego Raptor. I'm not going to put it on there, because... you can probably find it. You'll find it somewhere. We're not going to tell you what it looks like, but you'll find it. I downloaded a sound file for Team Fortress 2 that when you get killed, and then a freeze cam and it goes up and it shows the enemy, he goes, ah! And that picture was included with it. So.
Okay. Xbox One sounds hilarious.
Well, actually, let's do something first. Let's do something different. Xbox One, people have been hating it. However, Microsoft has been taking back on the DRM license, which is digital rights media. That includes some certain restrictions. They've gone back on it, and they are trying to make it better. Some people don't understand why they even did that in the first place. One thing that I want to say, and I guess we can put a link in the description, that links to a video. I think it's Total Biscuit talking about this. And he was saying that...
What the heck?
I dropped a bit of food, and I was worried.
Stop dropping food. Gosh.
Drop the food. Nom, 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 nom.
Hold on. Before you continue, I have to crunch. Okay, let's move.
He crunched. Ladies and gentlemen, Dakota has now crunched. Total Biscuit was talking about that. They've been putting... one reason why they've been putting that is because of digital rights media and getting money off of their getting a profit off of their games. When games are getting sold to other people, but through a middleman kind of, which in this case is GameStop, they're not getting any profit off of the used games getting sold. GameStop is getting that. Plus, GameStop is demanding all these different companies, for pre-order bonuses that they have to create extra content, and that's why some people don't like. And that's why they try to make DLC and extra content, and that's why they price it at such a high price. Because the game is originally $60. But because they're also ordering pre-order bonuses, like for GameStop, they're having to do extra time, costing extra money to the company that has to make all that extra stuff. Plus, all the used games, all the money that's being made off of that is not going to the companies, it's going to GameStop, or another trading place. I'm just using GameStop, for instance. Plus, they're trying to sell extra DLC at high prices, $10, $20 for tiny little things, because they're not getting any of the money off of the used games, so they're trying to make a profit back on that. And that's why people are getting upset at that. So that's why they were saying that it can't be traded or used to other people. So that way, they can just say, okay, here's a game, $60, and all this extra content that would also cost you another $60? Boom, it's in the game, added for free. So saying that it's not being traded to other people and they're not losing money off of that because it's getting sold to other people and the company that's selling the used copies is getting money, not the company that made the game. So they're trying to... Let me just say it again in a clear spot. Company makes a game. Game is getting sold to other people used by another company. The other company is getting money off of used copies, not the company that made the game. Therefore, the company that made the game is trying to make extra stuff to try to compensate for the money that isn't being made. That's why Xbox One was trying to make it so that you couldn't trade games, so that way they could keep making the money off of it, plus they can sell you extra stuff. without having to make you pay more, basically. But people just didn't like that, so I guess they just went back on it. I'll try to make sure to put a link in the description of the video for Total Biscuit.
I'm pretty sure it would not be hard at all to add it back in, though, and they could just patch it. I don't think what I said made sense, but they need, just kind of vaguely on topic, they need better representatives.
Yeah, they do need better representatives.
Their representatives were like Satan, I think. All of them.
They just weren't very exciting, and they kept. I mean, they were trying to show off more things for Xbox, for more family matters.
That's like a reference to a project we
talked about while swimming,
and not actually doing it.
Well, eventually.
No, shut up.
Oh.
You're spilling out our secrets. We have to cut this out.
But they're I'm trying to show off. Hold on.
What happened?
You're on my phone cord.
Oh,
my phone. There you
go.
His chair was sitting on my phone charger. But they're trying to include more family things into it, like Skyping. I think Skype was already in there. No, I remember during the press conference they added it. But they were trying to add it in so you can talk to other people, more sports things, more things to change to TV quick. Trying to add more other things for other people instead of just gaming needs. And is there anything else that you want to say about the Xbox One?
Not really. Something more to say about the representatives is that they were talking about
the representatives just don't really show it off in good lighting.
No, well, the representatives were kind of.
They're more business talking.
They're no. There was an interview someone did where they asked them how easy it would be to add back in the DRM. I'm trying to remember this. I don't know if I'm remembering it correctly, but I am trying to. So don't take this. Don't quote me on this if you are even at any point considering quoting me is a good idea.
Hint: don't do it.
Someone is doing an interview with one of the representatives, and one of the questions he asked was how easy. He basically just asked how easy would it be to add back in the DRM and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And the person he was interviewing, representative, took the microphone away from him, and then said into the microphone, "Are you a developer? I don't think you know how easy it will be to edit and stuff." And then there was people on Twitter being like, "Oh, well, what if we live in an area because of the whole you have to connect to the internet?"
Yeah,
every single
and
day.
that's something else. If you're going for the Don Matrick thing,
yeah,
the interview,
and he the thing. People were on Twitter and being like.
I guess people were just talking about.
People were saying if we live in a small town, the internet isn't very good here, and then he responded with "move."
Well, no. Oh, okay. That's not what I thought he said. That's not what I heard. Well,
that's essentially what he said, though.
You might be saying something different. I
have no idea how that sounded. That probably just sounded like a bunch of garble.
Let me get something out real quick.
Stop it. No.
Okay. Two things. One, there was an interview with Don Matrick.
Is it Matic?
No. It's Mhetrick.
Oh,
Matrick. Don Matrick. And there was an interview with him talking about that the Xbox One required, at one point, it required a 24/7 online capability in order to run and get games and stuff. Mostly because, it's going to be downloading games, it's going to be running the games basically off of the internet. Instant streaming, not just a disc. And the person was saying, if they don't have the internet capabilities, then how are they going to play? What should they do? And he said, well, just stick with the Xbox One. People got so
Xbox 360.
The Xbox 360. People got so heated up over that, and they got so upset, just saying like that was just such a stupid thing. Here's my point of view on it. His statement makes sense, and I understand it, and I don't want to say that I approve of it, but I would support it. The Xbox One at one point, before they changed everything, required an always online capability, correct?
Yeah.
And he said if they don't have the online capability or requirements to that, then how are they going to play their games? He said to just use the Xbox 360. The Xbox 360 doesn't require an online requirement every single day, every single hour. But you can still play games offline. So if you don't have the internet, like say you have the game like you want to play a game, but like you're wanting to play Halo or something, but you have the money to get the Xbox and all that stuff, but you don't have any internet service. Well, just get an Xbox 360. You can still play your game offline. You can still get achievements for it. You can still customize something that.
The thing is, some Xbox One games will not be. Eventually, all the games that come out on Xbox One will not be compatible on
Backwards
Xbox
compatible,
360,
yeah.
So that's kind of the deal.
So eventually, just wait until you can get an internet connection before you get an Xbox One.
That does kind of work, but it's.
But they were saying, if they don't have the internet
silly
connection to get an Xbox One, then he's saying then just stick with the Xbox 360 for the moment until you are able to, and you can still play your games offline. You can still get achievements. You can still do stuff with it, just not as much as you could on the online.
I'm pretty sure, aren't there going to be games that are made for both Xbox One and Xbox 360?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure there are a couple already basically said that.
Probably Saints Row 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5, I would think. Grand Theft Auto 5 is... Oh, speaking of which, quick little thing. Grand Theft Auto 5 is getting a gameplay showing tomorrow. When we're recording this on Monday, so Tuesday, they're showing off live gameplay. So
Gameplay. By the time this is up, it'll... I don't know. Wait. Maybe. I don't know.
By the time this is up...
10 years ago. 10 years later.
We're gonna go back in time.
I like how you actively. I like how you actually predicted when the first episode of the podcast would come out. Remember, you were like, it'll be like 2
6
years
months.
from now.
No, I said 6 years or like 60 or something.
You said something and you were like, boop boop, you Hawk show.
Mm-hmm. Well, we actually have been able to talk about something for quite a while.
I don't believe it.
Well, it's just gonna be a few talks.
So let's talk about something funny.
Was there
I found a hilarious article. Hold on.
Okay.
Talk about something else for a minute. I have to find the title of this.
I was walking home from a pool that we have here where I live. We have like kind of like a not like a public pool for anybody to just come by, like anybody. We kind of live in kind of like a gated community, I would say. Like a suburb kind of thing.
A suburb, yeah.
A suburb, and there's a pool that the people who live there can use. And I was walking back one day, and I dropped my phone, and the screen broke. So I'm very sad. And it was supposed to get fixed today on Monday, but apparently my dad, who was always trying to get some sort of a bargain, I guess I don't know what the whole deal is, but it's not going to get fixed until Thursday. So that's going to be sad. Still waiting for Dakota to get a podcast up. Oh, or not a podcast,
the
an
article
up.
Okay, this is a hilarious thing. If you have not read this is extremely old, but I just found this now. And if you have not read it, look it up. It's an article on cracked.com, and if you don't know what that website is, go away. Or stay and pay attention to a hilarious article. It's 25 historical events as depicted by 5-year-olds.
25 historical events as depicted by 5-year-olds. Oh my gosh.
It is basically
Is
the most hilarious thing.
Basically, it's 25 historical things that have happened that have been drawn by 5-year-old children.
Yeah. Hold on, just look at
that. Okay, so I don't know what number is that?
24.
Okay, so number 24, Battle of the Alamo. Apparently, one of the kids misheard it as the Battle of Elmo. So they drew a big angry Elmo on one half of the page, and on the other half is an airplane shooting at it.
Look at the bottom part.
Okay, so basically it's a picture of a giant Elmo that looks kind of angry, a big plane on the top shooting at the Elmo, There's a tank on the ground shooting the Elmo, and there's a guy at the bottom next to the tank shouting, "Remember the Elmo." So I guess one of the kids misheard it.
Should I just read the beginning of this article, or just let people find it if they want to?
We can put a link so that way they can find all the actual pictures.
Link in the description, maybe.
Link in the description, maybe. Maybe a link in the description. I thought we're done recording this. We should watch something, like a movie or some videos or something.
Invader Zim.
Don't talk about that yet.
Oh, okay. We'll watch Family Guy all night.
No, we're not doing that.
Oh, give the shortest review of a Family Guy episode ever.
Oh yeah, Dakota's actually.
No. Don't preface it with anything. Just say it.
I don't know what the name of the episode was. So
It was like Chitty Chitty Bang Death or something.
Okay, basically, there's one specific Family Guy episode that I'm gonna do. Okay, shortest review of. I don't know what the name of the episode was. Basically, this is one of the episodes that apparently was on Family Guy. Shortest review ever. Heil Hitler. There you go. Shortest review ever of a Family Guy episode.
Isn't that every Family Guy episode though?
Oh, why are you doing that?
Because I was motioning to you as if I was like elbowing you, as in like trying to make you laugh at the joke. But
Yeah, and I did laugh.
shut
Your
up.
elbow is ineffective.
Why am I on Netflix? So stop it.
Oh, you're on Netflix.
I forgot that was there.
Well, okay, I
Oh.
think this podcast is done.
No, it is not.
Well, what else do we have to talk about?
Monsters University.
Oh,
Shut up, your butt.
I haven't seen it yet.
I have. I saw it this weekend. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna get a quick spoiler-free review for all you children.
Oh my gosh, if you could see the pose that he's making. If you could just see how he's acting.
Use your imagination. The internet has an amazing one, especially Reddit
Oh god.
and 4chan.
Oh god.
Okay.
Keenan's gonna love this.
Okay. The movie was not as bad as I thought it was gonna probably be.
Oh, actually something real quick. We don't know how the audio is turning out as we're recording this, so if Dakota sounds too quiet, that's his fault. I'll try and turn the audio up. Just, okay, go ahead.
You can turn it up like 200%. That'll,
200%. Okay, go.
or just level out the audio and then turn it up really loud. Anyway, whatever.
Okay. Dakota saw Monsters University, go.
Okay, it was like not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty okay.
I think Nathan Fillion was in that movie. I think.
You think?
He played some character.
Played some character. I've never really seen a college movie, so that was interesting. Like, what was the last college-based movie?
An extremely goofy movie.
That's not a real movie. Don't.
That's a real movie!
No, we
How
don't.
dare you!
We don't talk about the.
How
It's
dare
We
you!
don't talk about.
No. How dare you say we don't talk about a goofy movie?
No, we
A
talk about
goofy movie
no,
or an extremely goofy movie?
we talk about a goofy movie. That we talk about that, but we don't talk about an extremely goofy movie.
That was an okay movie.
I haven't
It
seen
was
it in
okay.
100 while. In 100 while.
In 100 Mile. We were talking about something about 100 years ago, earlier.
Whatever. Anyway,
Okay, back on topic.
basically the beginning was Mike was like on a field trip with his school, and he was like a little kid, and he saw people scare children, and he was like, I want to scare children, and so he grew up and he like studied scaring, and then like prepared for scaring college, and then he went to scaring college, and then there was like he met Sully, and then they were like not liking each other at all, and things.
Well, there you
Yeah. Then I don't really want to talk about it anymore because I don't want to. But
Okay.
well,
Also-
I'm not gonna talk about the plot anymore.
Also, upcoming Disney movies. Disney's Planes.
No,
That one's
is
so-
Dane Cook in there?
I don't know. Gabriel Iglesias is in it, I know that.
I heard Dane Cook was in it. I don't know, whatever.
Planes is a Disney-only movie, not Disney Pixar. It's basically in the same world as Cars, but it's a plane who wants to be I don't think it's a sports plane, but it's a plane that wants to be something big. But it's a plane that's afraid of heights. like it's not a regular plane. It's like I don't know what specifically it was. I can't remember what kind of plane it was. Anyway, Disney's doing that. Disney Pixar are coming out with Finding Dory sometime soon, which some people that I know of got really upset.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
We were at school, and some of the kids
I don't
were
really
upset.
care too much, so I'm not gonna see it.
I'll be enjoying to see it. Disney Pixar has made great movies, except
They
for
have.
Cars 2. Cars 2 I haven't seen, and I don't want to because I've never really liked
I think
it.
I saw it, and I'm just trying to purge it from memory.
Cars 2 didn't really need to be made. But, I mean, all the other movies were awesome.
What else?
I haven't
Anyway,
seen...
what else
does
can I
Disney
say
Pixar... Did Disney and Pixar make Brave? I haven't seen Brave, so I don't know if it's a good one or
Look it
not.
up if you want.
Anyway, but they're also making...
Turbo.
I think I've heard that
Turbo?
they're making... No, not Turbo, that's DreamWorks.
Shut up.
I think that
I don't
Disney and
pay
Pixar...
attention to things.
I think that Disney and Pixar are finally making an Incredibles 2. I think I heard that they're finally
I heard
making
that
the
like
story.
4 years ago, and I was like, "Oh, Incredibles 2."
I can't wait for Incredibles 2. I hope it'll be good, because it's been...
It'll
way
be like
long.
Duke Nukem Forever. It'll just take way too
no.
long. It'll just take way too long to happen, and then when it actually does happen, everyone will hate it.
I hope not. Disney and Pixar better do good on it.
Anyway, I didn't finish what I was gonna say about monsters.
Oh, I thought you were done.
I was done talking about the plot.
Oh!
Anyway, the humor was not. I mean, it wasn't. It's geared towards kids, so I wasn't supposed to really be laughing really hard at it. There were some funny visual jokes though. Like there was a scene where they had to take a semester final, and as they're walking in, there's like a guy with 4 arms, and he has like each arm has a cup of coffee in it, and he's just like shaking and he's walking in and just like drinking one after another.
That would make sense to somebody who's in college.
Yeah.
That would be more visually funny.
Yeah.
What if we just made that the picture of the entire podcast?
No, that's illegal. We'll get sued.
What if we use that picture during the podcast? No, that's illegal.
we'll get sued by Game Grumps.
We're not even going to be using that picture, and just for somebody to say, "Wait, what if we use this picture?" No, that's illegal.
Okay. Anyway.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's some funny visual stuff in there. Without giving too much away, there was a scene where they had to scare adults, and they nailed it.
They had to scare adults?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
So,
That's like,
so
that makes...
I'm not gonna say any more,
That sounds like
but
a
I
cool
will
scene,
say if it was probably like the best scene, but they like nailed every horror movie except like gore.
except for like every one of them.
I have no idea what I'm saying, but they nailed
Wait,
that
they
scene.
nailed something like every horror movie. Does that include Birdemic? And Dakota has now walked out. Well, now that we've ended the show on that note, free giveaway. Dota 2 gifts. Oh wait, Dakota's back. I think. And now he's laying down on the couch, and he's crying. Well, now that we've ended the podcast on the Birdemic scene. Anyway, I don't know why I did this. I should have done a little bit more research, but I sold a summer claim check and 2 summer appetizer crates from Team Fortress 2. Wow, nice going, friggin' idiot. Careful there.
Stop it.
A summer claim check and 2 summer appetizer crates from Team Fortress 2. I sold those items for 15 Dota 2 gifts, as, like, the full game as a gift, you know. So I have 15 copies of those, and apparently I can't sell them on the market at the moment. So, if you would like a Dota 2 gift, we'll put my Steam username in the description. Send me a message. First 15 people that message me will get a free copy of Dota 2 as a gift, and I'll send it to them. So...
Are you going to make a video announcing that on your channel?
I will, as well.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope that didn't do anything.
Uh-oh.
Did a weird thing. Okay, so... Thank you for watching the YUYU Hawck Show mini podcast. It's been going for 32 minutes, so that's actually a pretty good idea for a mini podcast. So, thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you in the next podcast sometime. Alright, bye.
Leave.